a very warm welcome to Bharata First. You're watching FRP Explains. I'm frankrausanpereira. Since you're here, please like the video, subscribe, hit the bell icon, and then all notifications, and do share the content as well so that more people get to know about Bharata First. Let me also take this opportunity to remind you about Bharata First Knowledge Center, a learning experience like none other which will transform the way you gain knowledge. Go to kc.bharatafirst.com right now and get all the details. Hundreds are part of the Knowledge Center and are thoroughly enjoying the journey so far. It has been tailor-made to help you in your competitive exams journey. So ensure that you don't miss out on this incredible new learning experience. Go to kc.bharatafirst.com and register right now. Well, I'm here to talk about the National Defence Academy, and the Centre has informed the Supreme Court that it has decided to open up the doors of the National Defence Academy to women. And this comes as a shot in the arm really as far as gender equality is concerned, because so far the Premier Defence Training Institute has been limited only to males and men, and women have been fighting for a long time now to try and gain access into the National Defence Academy. And as the world has changed, as we are moving more and more towards being a gender neutral nation and a gender neutral world, it's important that we open up all our institutions and ensure that we give equal opportunities for men and for women. So far, of course, the Ministry of Defence, the Army and the government have been against this move, stating that a lot of infrastructural and procedural issues need to be put in place, and the way the training is imparted itself in the National Defence Academy is catered to and centered around training for men, and women will not be able to cope and will not be able to be a part of the NDA is what the officials have said so far. But the court took special attention, special interest as far as this issue is concerned, and has given some landmark judgments and has nudged the armed forces as well as the Ministry of Defence in this direction to ensure that there is equal opportunities for everyone, and hence the centre has and the armed forces have reacted in such a way and have decided to open up the doors of the NDA for women as well. Last year there was a landmark verdict of the Supreme Court in the Ministry of Defence versus Babita Punya case, where the Supreme Court gave a verdict that women should be allowed in combat roles and in command positions, and this was seen as a landmark judgment by the Supreme Court, one of many such decisions of the Supreme Court to come post that. Earlier this year as well, the Supreme Court said that the NDA entrance exams should be made available for women as well, and it allowed women to participate in the NDA entrance exams, which are to be held earlier in the year but was postponed as a result of the coronavirus pandemic. And the entrance exams will now be held on the 14th of November, and the Supreme Court had in August informed that women should be allowed to partake in the NDA entrance exams as well. So this was another verdict of the Supreme Court that was another direction, another right direction as far as gender equality in the armed forces are concerned. The armed forces are not fully gender equal at the moment. I mean, there are several other institutes like the Sainik schools and others where women are still not allowed. So that's another fight for another day. But this is definitely a start where the centre and the Indian Army have decided to, and the Indian Armed Forces, I beg your pardon, have decided to ensure that the NDA will be made available for women as well. The Additional Solicitor General of India, Aishwarya Bhati, has been fighting for this issue for a long time now. She has fought for women in combat roles and women in command positions as well. And even in this matter, she was the one who informed the court about how the government has decided to open up the NDA for women. She also put in a caveat, however, stating that this cannot be done immediately because there are several infrastructural and procedural changes that need to be made, and they cannot be done right now. probably it will take some time, and the court has taken cognizance of the matter and has said that it understands how the armed forces works, and it just wanted to nudge the government and the armed forces in that direction. It did not say anything about how and when this exactly needs to be done, but just that the debate should be opened up and the armed forces should be more gender neutral is how the court wanted to see it. And hence it has said that it has taken cognizance of the matter, and probably it may not happen anytime soon, but maybe in a year or two we can see this particular procedure being in place as well. A big victory really as far as women are concerned, and women who want equal opportunities are concerned, because we've seen women partaking in combat roles, partaking in training institutes along with men across the world, be it the United States, be it Israel, or be it any of those other countries. So India was lagging behind in this particular perspective, but now it seems like there too we've seen some kind of gender neutrality coming in place, and it's still a long way to go, and hopefully we will see more gender neutral practices and procedures to come in the immediate near future. Well, with that, it's a wrap on this edition of FRP Explains. If you like the content, please like the video, subscribe, hit the bell icon, and then click on all notifications. And do share the video as well so that more people get to know about Bharata First. Also, before I go, let me once again remind you about Bharata First Knowledge Center, a learning experience like none other, which will transform the way you learn and gain knowledge. Go to kc.bharatafirst.com for more details. Hundreds have already enrolled into the Knowledge Center and are completely reaping the benefits that we have to offer. There is so much more that we have to offer. Ensure that you don't miss out. Go to kc.bharatafirst.com and register right now. Also, if you'd like to come forward and contribute to keep the content alive, you may do so by using our payment links in the description box below. Please go through it and make a small contribution. A small contribution that you make will be a giant leap for us to keep bringing you this content. Well, that's it from me. See you again next time.